What are some annoying questions that I get asked as a restaurant chef of over 12 years by the public? Don't worry, you can still ask whatever you want down in the comments below. Now take this with a grain of salt because it's totally acceptable when you're getting to know someone to ask about their job and their line of work and like, what do you do? What's it like? What's the schedule? My problem is like I get to ask the same questions by every single person every single time I meet someone new and they find out I'm a chef. So the number one most annoying question I get is probably like, what do you like to cook? I like to cook everything. I do it for a living. And I totally get the misconception that like cooks have this signature dish they love to make over and over again and it never gets old. But people have to realize that as a cook or a chef, we have maybe 20 to 30 menu items. A single station makes about 6 to 10 items. You're making those 10 items probably 50 times a day. You're making that gnocchi carbonara 30 times every shift. It gets kind of old. It's not really fun anymore. And yes, obviously we cook at home. I cook at home as well. So I do have things I like to make. Like I enjoy pastas. Pastas are great because you can do anything with them. You can have any sauce, a bunch of different noodles, different styles, vegetables, proteins. It's great. I love cooking pastas, but there's not like one pasta I'm like, wow, I really like squeezing the lemon over this one. The next thing people ask is, it's not really a question, but it's like, what do you cook at home? Because you must love cooking at home for yourself. No, I eat like crap. I love Taco Bell. Taco Bell is my saving grace. Chefs and cooks usually eat chicken tenders behind the dumpster of their restaurant because they have like 10 minutes to scarf down a meal. We don't take lunch breaks. We don't take breaks. We take smoke breaks and chicken tender breaks. That's it. My cabinets are not that fancy or exclusive. The third question is usually what's the pay and schedule like? I've talked about this before in videos, but the pay sucks with comparison to how many hours you work. Chefs typically work anywhere from 8 to 12-hour shifts, depending on the day and a week, a holiday. We work every single holiday that the restaurant is open, which is usually at least the big ones, like Easter, Mother's Day, sometimes Thanksgiving and Christmas, depending on the place. And then the pay is just never above like 80K anywhere in the United States, unless you work for like a big corpo or you run your own business or restaurant. But with that being said, there are plenty of questions I do like enlightening people on. Cooking is my passion. That's why I do it for a living. That's why my whole team does it for a living. I, however, just am tired of answering the same old stuff day in and day out. Ask me some new questions in the comments below. Please do it for my sanity or else.